Hey guys, so I'm gonna be reviewing some outreach scripts that I've received in my inbox from people who are pitching B2B services. Some are great, some are bad. Actually, majority are pretty bad. So this is basically like do's and don'ts. I'll break down why each component would work, why they wouldn't work. I've ran 2 different agencies in the past, and in that time, I've booked over 5,000 B2B meetings, completely cold. I had no personal brand, I didn't use ads, no audience, nothing, just cold leads. I managed to book over 5,000 B2B meetings with qualified prospects. So I know a thing or two about a thing or two. All right, let's just hop in. So first of all, we have, hey Daphne, so you're offering some stuff already, like right off the bat. I want to click off because this guy is like taking the most laziest approach. Offering some stuff is crazy. We've been booking our clients 20 to 40 qualified calls every month on a performance basis. If I do the same for you, would you be interested? I actually really like the end, like the rest. It's straight to the point, no fluff. It's quite polarizing to me. Like this is something I'd be looking for if I was an agency owner. So he didn't fully do his research, but I think offering some stuff really threw me off and like I would not read the rest of his message. However, the fact that he had the outcome qualified calls, it's kind of polarizing because it's what agency owners look for. You want to keep it hyper relevant to what like the perfect outcome they're looking for. And also every month having the time frame is fantastic. Plus performance basis with a guarantee. Like this has the perfect, almost every perfect component to a no-brainer offer. He was just a bit too brief and like the offering some stuff, like I can't stop looking at it because it's horrible. And the soft CTA, if I could do the same for you, would you be interested? That is also fantastic. So what you can take away from this script is don't be that vague. You're better off not even trying to personalize it by saying like, so you're offering some stuff, like remove that. Just the offer itself would be perfectly fine. Like I actually would have answered if he didn't say that first line. Next, hey Daphne, so that you run an agency that signs 5 to 7 new clients per month. That's wrong. Like again, you try to personalize it, but that's completely wrong because nowhere on my profile does it say that I sign 5 to 7 new clients per month. I actually sell a product that helps people sign 5 to 7 new clients per month. So I don't know if you use AI or if you try to personalize it himself, but that's just completely wrong. So already you throw me off. You can personalize at scale by just personalizing it to the industry and your ideal clients or the ideal prospect you're trying to book in rather than something that just doesn't make sense at all. Your posts are solid, you write them yourself. This just sounds a bit too generalized. I even saw a bunch of my friends receive the same script and like you're like, I don't know. When you go for like this too brief generalized conversational approach where you're trying to have this opener just to get somebody to reply, you really have to go about it for a specific way. Like he really just wanted me to be like, oh hey, like yeah, just to get out of requests so that I accept and we start the conversation. But again, very bad approach. You're better off doing like the first guy where it's straight into the offer, because then it's actually I have a reason to answer. That benefits me more than just like, why do I want to have a random conversation with this guy? Like your posts are solid, you write them yourself. I don't know who you are, I don't want to reply to you. But if you have something for me, 20 to 40 qualified calls every month on a performance basis, that's kind of no-brainer. Like, hell yeah, I want to reply. Okay, next we have, hey Daphne, quick question. Do you ever use experienced freelance content writers? Okay, I don't like laugh, that's mean, but I don't even know what this means. Like, I get he's trying to pitch because his profile literally said he's an experienced freelance content writer, but this is like top 10 things, like top 3 things not to do. Never approach with your method and what you think you're good at and your skill, because I have no idea what an experienced freelance content writer even does. Like, are you gonna get me followers, sales, clients? Are you just gonna write like pretty posts? This is like, do not do this ever. If you're watching and you wrote this, like, I'm so sorry. Okay, next. Yo, Daphne, quick question. You're currently signing clients off of your ex account. I actually really like this one. Again, he went for the conversational approach that we saw a few posts back with like, do you write your posts yourself? They're solid. But this is outcome based, like ideal outcome based. He can see that I'm posting value and like social proof, typical thing I'd be doing if I was trying to sign clients off X. So this really speaks to me, and probably like all the other people he messaged. This would get a reply because I'd be intrigued to like, it sparks curiosity because I have no idea, like, is he gonna pitch? Like, is he gonna reveal sauce? He's signing clients off X. Like, if I was his ideal client, somebody who's posting tweets, trying to get clients, this would actually get me to reply, because it's like, what do you have? What do you mean sign clients off X? Like, what are you gonna show me? So this is a good way to start. I think this would get great replies, not positive, like interested replies in the offer, but just, you know, get you out of the request folder. But then it really, like, what makes or breaks this approach is how you follow after the person replies. So Good opener, but then you need like a banging offer to get me on a call. Hey Daphne, multi 7 figs for 30 plus companies is wild. I think that must have been my bio like ages ago because I don't remember like saying that. Curious how you think about cold outreach fitting into that growth mix for your agency clients. This is so like convoluted, like do not ever do this. That is too complicated. I like have to read that again. Curious how you think about cold outreach fitting into that growth mix for your agency clients. Like him assuming that I don't do that already is kind of crazy. Don't assume things about your prospects, like their methods. You're better off again like having an outcome approach. The method approach is not like, if I'm using cold outreach, I'm not going to reply to this because I am already using it. But if you're going to tell me like I can help you sign, I don't know, $10,000 every single month, then I'm going to reply. Even if I already use cold outreach, I'm more likely to reply to the outcome based. And then whether it's cold outreach or ads or whatever, I'd be more open to it because it's gonna add $10,000 to my monthly revenue. But the fact that he said that is just immediately off-putting. Even the way he phrased the sentence, like I'm so confused. I never even said that I have agency clients. Next. This is so atrocious. Oh my God. I don't know who's teaching these systems. Like, are people even booking meetings with these messages? Hey Daphne, we recently just helped a brand make $24,000 in revenue. Great start. And 7.8K MRR in 60 days. Actually just helped a brand. I would put like a name or something. I'm not even a brand. Like a brand is way too generalized. Anyways, carry on. 7.8K MRR in 60 days through cold outbound systems. Mind if I send more info on exactly how? This would trigger, again, method approach. Don't do it. This could trigger knee-jerk reactions. If I had an issue in the past with cold outbound systems, like let's say I try to run cold email campaigns and they all flopped because like I was bad at them, and I saw him mention cold outbound, I would not be interested. He really piques my curiosity by saying 24K in revenue and 7.8K MRR in 60 days. That's great. He should have just stopped it there and just said, mind if I send more info on exactly how? If you have good results like that, use them. However, I would go a step further and make it more polarizing to exclude bad fits. So a brand, that sounds like e-commerce. So if you're looking for e-commerce clients, I guess this would work well, like an e-com brand, or I don't know, like a coffee brand, a clothing brand or something. But if this is about like agencies, I don't know why he'd use the word brand. But the results are great. There's the outcome, the time frame, and a soft CTA. I think this would be great without the word cold outbound systems and just make it slightly more relevant to who you're targeting. But this is a good template. I used to do the exact same thing when I would do outreach. Hey Daphne, oh no, you didn't say hi. Daphne, just watched your video about booking between 5 to 7 calls. Oh, you watched my YouTube video. The tactic is perfect, but the pure pace is killing retention. Even you admitted at the very end that your CTA was the worst CTA ever. I actually said that at the end of my YouTube video. I don't know if he actually watched the full thing or just skipped, but if he did, then thanks. Thanks for the like watch hours. I am building a high retention 60-second cut of your video to demonstrate how a visual upgrade could have helped. The sample will be ready within the next few hours. Would you mind if I drop the link below? I actually think this is an interesting approach. It's very like expertise authority based. Like the beginning was great. This is like a very personalized approach if he actually watched my videos. I actually like this. I like it because as, you know, as the prospect, as the reader, I see that he's watched my thing and like he knows what he's talking about, and also like him talking about the pace, the retention, all of that. It shows he's an expert in what he does. But then the CTA was like, I'm building a high retention, da 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 da. Like, I don't know, it's like a bit too much effort. You need to make it as low effort as possible. Just get them to like send a thumbs up, like about, you know, for the next step. It needs to be like just getting out of the requests, offer, appointment. But this has like way too many steps. And him sending the sample, like I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna get distracted, like he's already lost me. Yo, random one, are your reels actually doing what you want right now? I hate this approach of like the super nonchalant, casual outreach. I don't know why people do it, who teaches it, whoever like started doing this. It's not that great. Like, yo, are your reels actually doing what you want right now? That's like, it's kind of interesting because it does filter out, it could filter people out easily. Like, oh yeah, they're getting me a bunch of followers, they're getting me a bunch of clients, they're getting me a bunch of views. It depends on what the goal is. So you can kind of get exactly the leads you're looking for. Like, let's say you have a client acquisition system through content, but this is way too vague. This is like, I don't even know if this is an outreach message. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's just way too casual. This would take way too much time again. And also, It just, nothing is provoking me to answer. You need the like flashy marketing, you know, scarcity, urgency, pain points, outcomes, time frames. The Alex Hormozy no-brainer crazy offer style with the crazy guarantees and stuff still works. You just have to make it relevant to your niche, and you actually have to have good results. I even managed to book appointments without having testimonials or results, just with a very strong offer. That's how asymmetrical it is in terms of leverage. Anyways, finally, hey Daphné, you're doing well. I came across one of your IG reels and I was watching it. I thought the content was very good, although spelled wrong. Something was missing. I'm a video editor. Oh god, and I have a team of video editors that can completely transform your videos. Are you currently looking for a video editor? I feel like I said the word video editor like so many times in that script. Yeah, no. So like method-based. Even if you're a video editor and your reels, and your work doesn't necessarily directly get more revenue or more profit or more sales, you still need, like, whatever service you're selling, you need to hone in on the outcome. You can say like, hey, I recently, again, the same no-brainer Alex Hormozy script, like offer, sorry. I help my clients to generate $10,000 in new deals within 1 week. Do you want to find out how? Yes. Okay, cool, like, do you want to get on a call, blah, blah, blah. And then you say it's video editing. No one needs to know how you do it until the end of the call, until the end of the sales call. That's how deep into the sales process you need to reveal what you do. This message has nothing interesting about it, no results, like something was missing. Like, again, it's so vague. It looks like the guy just wrote it like on his bed on his phone and he just sent it with no purpose. Like, it looks like he doesn't even care about booking the appointment. So that's all I've got for horrible outreach scripts. I guess the conclusion is outcome focused, have a time frame, risk reversal, case studies, social proof, and make it hyper relevant to who you're looking for. Don't use general words like, hey, I can get you more leads because I'm a video editor. Like, ask yourself, if you receive that message, would you even reply to it? I don't think so. I don't think anybody would. And I understand as well that some of these messages are probably sent at volume, so that's why the personalization would be a bit off at times. And some of these people are probably booking appointments, but not as much as they could be if they were actually, you know, listening to somebody who booked a lot of appointments. If you've been sending messages like the ones I just showed on the screen, then you now know why you're actually getting ignored. If you actually want a system that works, plug and play scripts that will get you appointments within the next week, no guesswork. I put everything that I've used all in one place. It's the exact outreach systems I've used to book thousands of meetings, step by step, 3 systems, all the scripts you can use. And we also provide one-on-one help so that you're not left to guess and to think on your own. You actually have help every single step of the way. Check the link below to stop overthinking and just actually copy what works. Thanks for watching. Bye.